BET had a baby. And it was that guy. MTV and BET had a baby. And he is their offspring. What?
Can you bring my beer?
I can. Where is it? Yes, I'll bring it to you. Alright guys, we're going to keep it going again. Bring your attention to the stage. This guy's hilarious. I call him the jovial giant of comedy from Winnipeg, Canada. He's a large individual. He's very funny. All the way from Winnipeg, give it up for Jeff Sinclair.
It's a good song though. It's a good song to be introduced to. Give it up for Brian, man. Like, fuck, that's awesome. Brian's been so wicked to me. I mean, I came to Korea the second time around, and I didn't think there was much of a comedy scene, but Brian fucking built that thing. Like, Brian has built the scene here. And Brian's a big dude, which for me is awesome. To follow somebody who's also really huge. Like, there's a lot of, well, that guy right there, yeah. There's a lot of fucking big people in this room, and I love that. Like, even you, sir. You're pretty big. Guy in the back, he's 6'8". I'm 6'7½". He's got me by ½ an inch. Like, this big muscly guy's in here. It's fucking great. Like, I love to be. It's the closest I come to blending in. Is when I'm around big people. He knows. He knows. Now, as a big person, tell me this doesn't happen to you, but people like Napoleon complex guys all the time come up to you and go, "You think you're fucking big? Like, you think you're fucking big, motherfucker?" It's like, no, I just, like, I am big. Like, I am big. Why are you, it's not like I ate some peanuts to induce an allergy reaction or something, right? To get this fucking big. It's like the people that come up to you and they're like, "You're tall, you're tall." Like, do you have factual Tourette's? Like, you're blonde, you have a hat, you have glasses. Like, what does it take in this world, you know, just to be left alone? People have to fucking come up to you and just label you. You're big. No, my parents were big. They fucked. And now I'm here. Like, I'm a big guy. But, to be quite honest, I've been going to the gym. I have been working out. I have been trying to make myself big. You know, lifting weights. Okay, first of all, who in this room, a lot of people are talking, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up, come on. Come on. Go home and talk, go on Skype, like, go on Facebook. You know, anybody notice Facebook has changed their fucking chat message too? Like, instead of the pop, it's a little bit more charming. But seriously, you didn't come here to fucking chat, you paid fucking 5,000 won. Is that what you want to do? Just pay 5,000 won and chat? Like, I just wasted $5. So back to it. I've been going to the gym. Who's been going to the gym? Like, anybody? Yeah? A couple people, right? Now, guys, am I the only person? But do you make excuses to go in front of the mirror after you've been working out all day? Because I do that. I do that. And it's embarrassing to admit, but like, I get like shorts from the gym. The gym provides the shorts. I provide my own shirt because I'm too tall. They don't have my size. And trust me, I want to wear the tight shirt, right? But it comes up to here, and exposing my midriff is just not something I want to do. And I make excuses all the time. I'm like, oh, well, I've got my shorts on. I should take my shirt off first and then go over to the return bin for my shorts, which is right in front of the mirror. So I should just walk by the mirror and, oh, look at this. I'm pretty pumped. Like, I'm pretty big. I do it. I admit it. It's, you know, not one of my better parts of my personality, but I do it. But going to the gym, first of all, I want to say, last weekend, I finished my first marathon. Fucking right. It was a Saved by the Bell marathon. It was great. And I tell you, I left it going, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so scared. Saved by the Bell fans know what the fuck that meant. Jessie Spano, when she was hooked on fucking drugs. This dude right here, I love you already. I love you. Yeah, first marathon. And I tell you, it was one of those marathons where, like, the last 2 hours of it, I didn't think I was going to get through it. Right? The college years, tough, but Zach married Kelly, it all worked out. So my dad was in Korea recently, it was a really good experience having my father come over here and experience the culture that I've been experiencing over here. And when you live in close proximity with somebody for a long, like for 2 weeks, you know, a parent you've grown up with your whole life, but at the same time you spent some time apart. My father came out here for 2 weeks. He was staying in my room. And it came out that he'd never had a massage in his life, like a professional massage. So I said, let's go get you a massage. And we came to Itaewon, and not one of those fancy massages. We just came for a real massage. And this man had no sense of what a massage is about. You know, you go into the massage table, and they've got that circle. Like you put your head in there, right? Because you can breathe while they're massaging you. Because sometimes tension it's so like you have a lot of tension built up in you, and it's hard to breathe. My father, he thought that hole is where you stick your balls in. Because when you lay down, your balls can get crushed. And my father, speaking of big people, my father's a whale of a man. Like, this man is huge. So he got undressed, he hunched over, he stuck his balls into the fucking hole. First of all, what do you think's being massaged? Like your sphincter? Like, is that what you think? So this woman comes into the room and she screams. I'm out on the street. I'm pretty sure I heard a scream. She comes in, she screams, and then she tries to get him out of it. So she's trying to push him out of it, and he thinks it's a massage. Like it's the closest he's ever come. So he thinks the woman's massaging him. And she starts trying to roll him over to get him out of the hole, and he's like, I don't want that kind of massage. Like, you know, he stuck his balls there for a reason. He just didn't want to get hurt.
For me, I was like,
So he came out, and afterwards I was like, well, you know, how was the massage? And he goes, I don't want to talk about it. So we go, we're taking a ride in the taxi, and eventually I get him to open up and tell me what the fuck happened. And there was a point when he revealed to me what he did that I had to have the cab driver pull over because I was afraid I was going to puke out of laughter. Like, it was so, what the fuck? Like, you've never seen this in movies or on TV? So we pulled over, and I got outside, and I just calmed myself down, and then I went back in, and eventually he went home, and I imagine that now that he's home, anytime my mother comes around to just even touch him on the shoulder, he just keels up in like a fetal position, because he doesn't want any kind of contact now. He's too embarrassed. What else to talk about? New Orleans. Yep. New Orleans. I cannot wrap my head around people who live in New Orleans, because to me it's the epitome of being the battered housewife. Like, you've had Katrina beat the shit out of you. Sorry, what? Yeah, you've had Katrina beat the shit out of you. You've got fucking, okay, first of all, you're sinking. You're sinking into the fucking ocean, your coastlines are receding, BP oil has raped your wetlands, but still you're like, it's gonna change. It's gonna change. You don't know him like I do. He's got the blues. He's got the blues. He's cultured. He's got the blues. And the worst part about the whole BP thing for me was that, okay, what drew my attention, because I was ignoring, I was like, okay, there's a huge oil spill. Nothing drew my attention until I found out, like, there was fishermen being compensated, don't fish, because of pollution. You can fish for your family, but you can't fish and sell. But what drew my attention was when I found out that strippers were being compensated. You know it's truly an environmental disaster when strippers are being paid to keep their fucking clothes on. That's when it's far-reaching, like it reaches into the inlet. I don't know. I can tell I've lost the room. Look at this. I don't know. Actually, wait. No. I mean, I know when I've lost the room, but fuck you. I'm gonna keep talking for at least a minute. For 1 minute. Because honestly, I don't give a fuck. Like, I would be saying the same shit in the corner right over there. Just happen to have a microphone right now. Let me just talk about my favorite moments of Brian Aylward. I don't even know how to say his fucking last name. He's one of my good friends. You know? Aylward. And first of all, shut the fuck up. You should be listening about this man. Some of my favorite moments. I have gone to Seoul pub with this man at 4:30 in the morning, taking our shirts off. sitting in a booth, getting hammered, and just fucking plucking away at our guts. The hair on our guts. Yeah, it's gross. It is gross. But I did it with him. I did it. If that's a club, we might as well just fucked. It would have been less pretty. You know? What else? What else have we done? There was a wonderful night that we went to Old Town, you know, on Hooker Hill.
Yeah.
Old Town, where every country sends its weirdest delegates to appear at 6 in the morning. You know? And I've done that with this man. This man, and I'm surprised he hasn't used this in a stand-up routine.
It was naked.
This man goes to a bouncer who's like 4'10". Like this, only in Old Town do they have a Korean stocky bouncer that's 4'10". This man picked him up like a rag doll and danced him around the room like he was in the Nutcracker, you know? And only in Old Town could you get away with that shit. Back home, they would fucking beat the shit out of you with a baton. This man did it, you know? Other than that, he's sadly, very sadly, he's a very hateful man. He's a very hateful, funny fuck. That when he goes home, I live in Canada, so I'm a bit more blessed than you people. I'm gonna be able to go to the comedy club and be like, oh, I know that guy. Oh, he's so full of hate. He's awesome. And he's bald. And has a goatee. I mean, I can't even pull off a goatee. Alright, that's clearly it. That's clearly it. He's just, get off the stage.